I'm here with Shannon Beamon and Stacey Drake. They are kindergarten teachers at Winstead Avenue Elementary School. I was able to go in their classrooms last week when they were still able to co-teach because they were both virtual 100% at that point. And they had a great physical setup in their classroom. They had their students at home from Zoom displayed on the active board so they could see them. And then I'm going to show some pictures that Ms. Beamon shared with me about their setup. So maybe the folks watching can find some great ideas that they can implement in their classrooms. And then we were going to talk about a few of the tools that they're using in their classroom that have really helped with virtual, hybrid, distance learning, whatever we want to call it today. So here are some pictures. So Ms. Beamon or Ms. Drake, y'all want to tell us about what we see in these two?
So in the first picture, you can see that I've got my laptop up and I've got a nice little stand that I sit it on so that I can slide all of my papers that I'll need for the day right under there. Right beside of it, I've got my toolbox that houses all of my pens, anything that I can need. And my document camera is right there, my dry erase board, and just everything that I need in order to teach is right there in front of me.
Nice. Okay, so I'll go to the next page. Okay. I see some more organization that you have going on there with some sight words maybe.
Yes, I have my list and my schedule all right there. And then my morning is pretty much back to back to back with small groups, whole group, interventions and all that. So I've just got my trays up and I've got everything labeled. So I know exactly what I need to pull and I have it all there laid out for the week so that I'm not having to walk around and it's just all right there, easy to reach.
Yeah, keep it rolling. I know that with kindergarten, you have to keep their attention. So you got to keep it fast because if you keep them waiting for too long, you might lose them.
Yes, will.
Okay, yeah. And then this is what I was talking about when I went in to see them the other day, they had their students displayed on the active board, which I think is a great idea because like Ms. Beamon was saying before we got started, that she was tired of looking at the kids' faces in a little bitty box. So this way you can see them larger and maybe be able to see the expressions on their faces more. And so anything else from these two pictures that we want to highlight?
I think the biggest thing for both of us is having it on the active board. We just slide them right over every morning. And when we're doing activities, when they're writing on their dry erase boards, they hold it up. You can see almost the whole class there. And it's easier for us to see what they're writing, see what their responses are, and kind of judge with their facial expressions how everybody's doing.
Nice. Okay. So the other thing that we were going to talk about, I think Ms. Drake was going to tell us about this right here. Their principal, Ms. Wiggins, got them all document cameras, and I hear that's been a game changer, Ms. Drake. So tell us a little bit about how you use it.
Yes, I love the document camera. It helps out a lot when we want to show them things. When we were virtual, it was hard to, do things virtually, but with the camera, you can put anything under it and you can show them what to do. You can model for them. And so they can see it on their computer as you do it under the document camera. And so I think that has really helped a lot. I was saying it was my first year using one and I really enjoyed using it. And I think it helped a lot with, modeling for the students and so that they could see what we were doing.
Yeah, I talked to another teacher at your school and she was saying that back here, y'all have your Letterland pocket chart, but she said that she takes those and actually puts them under the document camera when she's making words and it's super clear and the kids can see it and they really like how she can interact that way. And
right, and we do the same thing. Mm-hmm.
Great. So, and Miss Beamon was going to talk a little bit about Seesaw because I know the K2 land, y'all have used technology throughout the years, but when COVID hit, you were just kind of shoved right into the thick of it. And so you had to learn and adapt quickly. So tell me a little bit about how Seesaw has changed, especially with you being 100% virtual, Miss Beamon.
So it's really easy to like share my screen and show them how to do things in Seesaw and show them how to work the tools. But you know, when it comes time to assess, especially like speaking and listening skills, I found that very challenging. However, with Seesaw, with the recording, my kiddos, they will record a lot of their response to readings, so that I can check to see if they're using the vocabulary in their everyday language, because, you know, when we're not face to face, I can't check for that through conversation. So this is how I'm doing it. It's wonderful to help check for fluency when they're reading their leveled readers for small groups. They record it to me and send it to me. I check expressions in face, the fluency. It's just, that has been a game changer for me. And I think that, you know, even when I'm not virtual, that's something I'm going to keep.
Definitely. So thank y'all so much for sharing your experiences today. We really appreciate all the hard work that you've done. And thank you for letting me highlight y'all today for our newsletter.
Thank you.
Thank you.